Yoruba nation, no going back. No going back. That is the echo from millions of Yoruba people. They say Yoruba nation, and that is what it is. No going back. The military cannot take over. Right now, the military are planning. They are focused on how they will take over. They have surrounded everywhere. They have surrounded all of the southwest of Nigeria. Thousands of military criminals, terrorists, Boko Haram that have been put into the military. They are surrounded Yoruba land right now. This is serious.
Àwọn bọ́ọ̀sì ńlá láwọn ẹ̀ṣẹ́ ti rí wọn sójà náà kó ẹ máa wo bọ́n ṣe ń kọjá o mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ rí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá náà wà Ondo State náà ń gbà kọjá yìí o Ondo State náà ń gbà kọjá yìí ẹ máa wo iye tí bọ́ọ̀sì wọn yẹn jẹ́ o tán ṣe ń lòdù wọn kọjá wọ Ondo State o Ọmọlúkà ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ o eléyìí ò ń ṣe pé wọ́n fi pàtàn o wọn ò fi eléyìí pa ìtàn o wọn ò fi ṣe pé wọ́n fi sọ̀rọ̀ o n tí mo rí korokoro leléyìí o ẹ máa wo o ẹ máa wo wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o ṣé ẹ̀ ń ka bọ́ọ̀sì wọn yẹn bọ́n ṣe ń kọjá ẹ máa wo o ṣé ẹ ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn bọ́ọ̀sì yẹn ti di mẹ́ta bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kẹta ni ṣé ẹ ń ka bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn bọ́ọ̀sì ẹyọ kọ̀ọ̀kan ẹ̀ ń kó èèyàn 30 ṣé ẹ ti mọ 1 2 3 4 ló ń lọ yẹn o ṣé ẹ ń ka ṣé ẹ ń ka 1 2 3 4 5 6 ẹ ti rí blue yìí ní 6 7 ló ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn máa wò ó this is the 7th ṣé ẹ ti rí 7th yeah another one tún bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn máa kà á o kẹ́ mo iye tó jẹ́ tó ń kọjá lọ o tèmi fúnra mi rí ni o look at it 7 ẹ ti rí 8 bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tó ti kọjá 8 ló ń kọjá òun lẹ̀ ń wò yìí òun ló kọjá tẹ̀ ń wò yìí another one tún máa kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o that is number 9 ẹyọ kọ̀ọ̀kan wọn kó 30 bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń wò wọ́n nu mọ́tò yẹn ẹ ti rí pé wọ́n kó ju 30 lọ this is coastal bus bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń rí ẹ ti rí pé wọ́n kó ju 30 lọ ẹ tún wò bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o another one o another one.
This is for real. This is for real. And I want you to pay attention to what you are about to hear. There is a possibility that 2023 presidential election will not see the light of the day. And I repeat again, 2023 presidential election might not see the light of the day. This is the reality, and this is why this regime of Buhari kept a man who is not efficient, a man who could not conquer Boko Haram, even though it is a complex thing. This man is serving right now in Benin Republic, and you know who I am talking about. You know who I am talking about. Now, why did Buhari do this? Because he was afraid, he was worried about coup. He knows the people that surrounds him, and I'm not talking about the civilians. I'm talking about military and certain criminals who are not dead yet. Yes, this is for real. You saw that video. You saw massive, when we talk about massive downloading of military personnel. And we know that majority of these military personnel are not normal people. These are terrorists, these are Boko Haram, that the federal government of Nigeria decided to make much more bad use of. This is a reality that we have on our hand. A lot of people heard Sunday Igboho speak. Now look at it. Look at it yourself. Can you see what happened? Can you see what happened there? They have shipped in thousands of military personnel down to the south of Nigeria. They have shipped them to the Yoruba land to make sure that if you rise or you speak or you try to agitate, those are the people that will shut you down. Apart from the criminals that they've entrenched, they've pushed into your bush, into your forest. These ones, they come and they act like they are Fulani herdsmen and all of that, whereas they are vampires and they are killers. This is a reality that we have on our hands. We need to pay attention to all of these little details. At the beginning, there was nothing like this in the south of Nigeria. Not to talk of the southwest of Nigeria. People were not even thinking that the terrible wickedness that is happening in certain parts of the north of Nigeria will come to the south of Nigeria. Slowly, slowly, we are under siege. It came to the south of Nigeria, the southwest of Nigeria. We are crying, we are screaming because of this terrible thing happening. Now you can see right there, insecurity. They have decided to add to this military officers who are now putting themselves into different corners of the southwest of Nigeria, into different parts of Yoruba land, to make sure that should you raise your hand to try to fight for yourselves, these are the people that will quench and bring you down. They have decided to put these people there. So when they blow the whistle to say, now, no election, no 2023, the military will take over. Anyone that raises his hands, raises his fingers, will be crushed. This is what they are doing. They are perfecting that job, the job of making sure that they stifle, they shut down any voice of dissent, any voice of opposition. They showed you what they can do. Look at what happened to Sunday Adeyemo Igboho. They went to his house, shut him down, murdered people, killed people, destroyed properties. Until date, Sunday Igboho cannot return. He is where he is right now. He cannot return. He cannot do business like he normally would do. This is serious. You need to pay attention. You need to pay attention. You need to see clearly. For those who think that 2023 election is going to bring peace and harmony, is going to put Nigeria where they think Nigeria will get to, no. How are you even sure that there is going to be any 2023 election? And if should there be declared one person as winner, how are you sure that the military will not come into it and say, no, there is fight? No, this is not going to go to the court the way it is. For now, we are going to have an interim government, but it will be a military one until you civilians are ready. We want to take back Nigeria and put back Nigeria on the right track. Everything is possible in that contraption called Nigeria. Is this not time for you to wake up before the enemies that have crept down to your doorposts, entered into your house before they take over? Is this not the right time for you to wake up? Wake up for your slumber. You might want to ask, what is the way forward? How are we going to solve this? Focus and togetherness. Enough of division. That is the way forward. This is the reality that we have on our hands. Look at the number of military personnel being shipped to an area where there is no war. Look at where these problems are coming from. All of the challenges in the south of Nigeria, 80% of these problems, insecurity, kidnapping, banditry, and terrible things that are happening in the south of Nigeria, they are coming all the way from the north. The north has opened door for criminal elements to come in. They have opened their door. They have invited. In fact, they said that any alien from the Sahel, from the desert, Senegambia, wherever it is, they can all come in. We don't know who is who anymore. They have all crept in. Nigeria is now a country where anybody can come in. It is not a nation. It has expired. That's why we see characteristics. When something has expired, you will see different types of things forming, coming out of it. Just imagine a food that has expired, a food that is spoiled. That is what it is. That is what we have on our hands right now. Will you sleep and keep thinking that you have a nation? No, it has expired. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Are you going to sleep and allow yourself to be dragged into this? Or are you going to stand on your feet and say, enough is enough? Look at what you are saying. Look at what you're saying. They have already infiltrated every nook and cranny. Look at it. They sent in armies. Are those military officers, if truly they are really ready to work, are they not supposed to be where they are supposed to be to make sure that they check and they push back all of these infiltrators and make sure that all the borders are now secured? But unfortunately, that is not what it is. What we have now is military officers, Boko Haram, who are in the military, infiltrating the south of Nigeria as if there is war. Now, what are your thoughts as regards this one? I want us to meet at the comment section. Do not forget to share, like this video. Subscribe to it if you have not done so.